Welcome everyone, my name is Steve Hanney, founder and CEO of Aspenify. In today's tutorial, we will be covering workspaces. What are they, how to create them, and how to manage them ongoing. So before we do that, let's just log in and show you the list of workspaces that we'll be referencing during the tutorial today. So typically when you log into the system for the first time after creating your account, you'll be provided with a single workspace. This is set up for you by default so that you have something to work from as a starting point. You can then add additional workspaces based on your tier of subscription. So in the case I'm logged in as a premium user, I'm able to access and set up 16 workspaces, of which I've currently set up 5. In addition, in this screen, you will see the various account level users that are set up within your account. I have 11 total users within this account at this point, and effectively that can be updated using the plus symbol right here if I want to add new people. Once an account user is set up, they have the ability to be added to any of the workspaces that are available without having to set up any new account information. They're effectively contained within your current subscription, so they are already accessible when you add them as users. If you add a new user to a particular workspace and they aren't set up within the account, then typically they get an invite, go through the registration process, get added to the account, and then added to the workspace. So in this case, I have 5 workspaces. To select a workspace, it's pretty easy. I just hover over it and select the workspace I want to dive into. But before I do that, I just want to talk through a little bit of the information that you see on the page here. So first of all, the role. The role can be workspace owner or workspace user. A user will typically be a member of the workspace and will have access to information stored within that workspace, but will not be able to manage anything administratively. Also within this view, you see the number of communities that are available, typically the number of teams that are established, the number of initiatives that are established, any playbooks and content items that are within that particular workspace. Also, I have the ability to make a particular workspace a default. What this effectively will mean is once I click default, it will establish that workspace as the primary login workspace when I connect to the system. So instead of me being displayed with this list, it will actually log me directly into that workspace as a priority. So I'm actually going to set the franchise one up as my primary login, as that will be the workspace that I'll be using for the primarily for the tutorial videos. In addition, you have the 3 dots at the end of this column. This will allow you to view the specific workspace configuration information, maybe rename the workspace if you choose to do so, delete it, and so on and so forth. We also have options coming in the future where you can export, migrate, and archive workspaces as well. This is future technology that we'll be adding to the platform. Also included within the account management screens are these additional sections that you can select just by clicking on the appropriate icon. The second icon represents the number of users within the account. So if I click on here, you'll see the various users listed along with the type of permissions they have. So for example, account owners, myself, account users right here, and then any open invitations can be displayed as well. Invitations can expire. There's typically a limit of 30 days on those. So it is worth checking your invitations regularly and making sure that you're resending them if required. The next option is the settings menu, which allows you to change the name of your account as well as the logo. This is very useful because it will actually change the logo that's displayed in the top left corner of the application. Note also that that logo can be used to access your account by clicking on it, and it will allow you to pick the appropriate account. In this case, Aspenify. The last item in the menu list is the upgrade option. This is one of 3 that will be provided as part of the billing section. Upgrade effectively takes a look at your current level and then defines whether there are new plans that you can be offered. So if you're, for example, at the premium level, you'll be offered to upgrade to enterprise and so on and so forth. There are 2 additional icons that are grayed out. Both will be coming in a future release. The first is reporting and the second is history. The reporting option will allow you to do reports on various information that you have within your account. The history will allow you to show any billing history that's been provided through your account. In addition, you have the option to hit the manage or upgrade options. Upgrade is similar to clicking over here. It's pretty much the same feature. Manage will actually connect you to our billing system that allows you to update any of your billing records. This is actually powered by a partner organization called ChargeBee. So when you click on it, you'll be prompted to type in your email. You'll be getting a one-time password. You can log in and you can manage your subscription directly through this system. If you wish to add a new workspace within your account, you can do that easily by clicking on the plus symbol. This plus symbol will open up a new little prompt. It will allow you to enter your workspace name, and away you go. You can access your account home information as well through your profile, and you can also access the list of accounts that you have access to by just clicking on the logo and the icon right here. So let's now access restaurant franchise. I could click on here, but instead what I'm going to do is just log out and log back in again. And you'll see that it automatically pops me in here because the restaurant franchise is the default. So that's very handy just to make it very quick for you to be able to access the workspace that you want. You can think of a workspace as a self-contained community with their own playbooks, their own content, as well as the specific initiatives relating just to that workspace. So as an example, we have a client who has 17 office locations, and they want to be able to set up 17 different workspaces, one for each office, where they can feel confident that whatever they're sharing internally is kept within the secure boundary of that office. So it's a very nice way to create these work environments that are separated from one another. Now it is possible to share between each other as well by using the export-import function. So you can export from one workspace and import to another. So if you want to share playbooks, if you want to be able to share content, you can do that very easily by using import and export. So once you log into a particular workspace, you're presented with this home dashboard. The home dashboard has 4 main sections to it with data and numbers. So effectively you've got the initiative section, the community section, the playbook section, and the content section. And then within the middle you have an event stream. On the top left corner you have this messaging window that effectively is reviewing the various elements within the workspace and providing you, simple status update. So for example, right now we have an issue in one of the initiatives and the cup is red. If everything's running smoothly, the cup will be blue and you'll have a message similar to, everything is on track. So this is a nice little message that you can review to right up front, and if you see the red cup, it means there's an issue and you need to go take a look at it. Equally, many of these fields that you see in the sections of the page are actually active links. So I can use this to navigate through the application. So for example, if I want to find out what the 3 active initiatives are, I can just click on this and it will immediately show me the 3 active initiatives. I can jump back. If I want to be able to go and see the various published content items, I just click on content, hit published, and I can see those items. So at the highest level, I'm able to see pretty much everything that's going on across my community within this workspace. Everything from the number of teams, to the number of users, to the number of active initiatives, to the number of published playbooks, as well as the amount of content that's been established. Now there are some filters here as well. In the current view, I am a workspace owner, so effectively I'm almost like a super user, so I can see a lot of what's going on across the environment. But if I was logged in as a general user or a member of a workspace, I may see a subset of this. It may just view my information and only my teams that I'm part of, as well as my playbooks and my content. So there are ways to limit that down based on the access level that you have. You can see that here with the event stream as well. I can see all the events, or I can see just my events. So the last thing I would share before closing out the tutorial is the ability for you to get additional help. So just click on the question mark at the bottom of the screen. You can find what's new information, user guide information, tutorials, forums, support, and so on. If you wish to log an issue directly, you can do that by hitting the report issue button, and this will actually allow you to trigger an issue request directly into our development system. So that about wraps up the tutorial on Workspaces. If you have any additional questions or wish to find out more information, click on the help link, as well as go to the forums page on our website. That can be accessed through www.aspenify.com/support. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We really appreciate your support now and in the future. Have a great day.